Have you ever stopped to think about how your body handles, well, everything you throw at it? Today we're diving into a really key concept from Barbara O'Neill's teachings, how the liver, which she calls our body's master chemist, takes on its most important job, detoxification.
So, to really get this, Barbara O'Neill uses this powerful metaphor. See, the liver isn't just another organ, it's the body's master chemist. It's our frontline defense against all the toxins we're up against, every single day.
Okay, so that brings up a pretty big question, right? If our liver is in this constant battle for us, what's its strategy? What's the battle plan? And maybe more importantly, how can we actually help it win? Let's break that down.
I want you to think of your liver like this super vigilant project manager. Seriously, it looks at everything coming into your body, that apple you just ate, the air you're breathing right now, and it has to make a critical call. Do we use this? Do we store it? Or do we need to get rid of it ASAP?
But here's the thing, it's not just some simple filter. The process O'Neill describes is this incredibly sophisticated biochemical journey, and it all happens in two very, very distinct phases.
So here's how that actually works. In phase 1, the liver grabs those tricky fat-soluble toxins and starts chemically changing them, but the job's not even close to being done. That's where phase 2 jumps in. It attaches another molecule to those newly changed toxins, which makes them water-soluble. And that is the secret to your body being able to finally flush them out for good.
Now this is so important, you've got to get this. There's a real risk here. The new compounds created back in phase 1 can actually be more dangerous than the original toxin. So what that means is, if phase 2 is slow or can't keep up, these really nasty things can build up and cause a lot of damage. It's all about the balance between these two phases. It is everything.
This table really breaks down that whole journey beautifully. First, you have to mobilize the toxins, get them out of storage. Then comes biotransformation. That's just a fancy word for that phase 1 and 2 dance we just talked about. And finally, elimination, which is just what it sounds like, getting them out. The biggest takeaway here is that every single one of these stages needs specific support to work right.
So, knowing what we know about this delicate balancing act, how in the world do we give it the support it needs? Well, this is where O'Neill's protocol lays out a really practical plan. The whole thing is built on the foundation of a 10-day liver reset, and the concept is really simple. Just give your digestive system a little vacation. When you do that, your body can take all that energy it was using for digestion and redirect it to detoxification. It gives the liver a real chance to catch up on its work.
Now, during this reset, the focus is on what the protocol calls liver-loving foods. I just love that term. You've got things like beets and dandelion greens to help stimulate bile and purify the blood. And then you have powerful herbs like turmeric and milk thistle, which bring in major antioxidant support to protect those liver cells.
But it's not all about what you're eating. That's really only half the story. Once the liver does all this incredible work, you have to make sure those neutralized toxins have a clear exit path. So the system includes external therapies to really help open up the body's elimination pathways.
One of the key therapies here is the castor oil pack, and it's a super simple 3-step process. According to the teachings, when you apply this pack with some gentle heat right over your liver, it helps kickstart your lymphatic system, and that is absolutely vital for pulling those toxins out of your tissues. And this really shows you just how holistic the protocol is. It's not just about the liver. True effective detoxification means you're supporting all the elimination channels. Your skin through sweating, your lungs with deep breathing and fresh air, and of course, your kidneys by staying really well hydrated.
So, okay, let's put all the pieces together. It's a strategy with a lot of moving parts. You've got the 10-day reset to ease the burden on digestion. You've got castor oil packs to get that lymphatic system flowing. You have hydration and sweating to support the skin and kidneys. And the protocol even brings in things like wild yam cream to help with hormonal balance. It's a really comprehensive system.
And that brings us to this final, really provocative thought that's at the absolute heart of this philosophy. This question completely reframes how we think about health. It's not something you have to go out and achieve. It's your body's natural default state. So the real question isn't how to get healthy. The real question is, what's getting in the way?